Welcome, dear viewers, to an enlightening session on mindfulness and learning. Mindfulness, a term that has been garnering considerable attention in recent times. But what is it? At its core, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present, fully engaged in whatever is happening in the here and now. It's about paying attention to our thoughts, our feelings, our surroundings in a way that's non-judgmental and filled with acceptance. Now you might be wondering, what does mindfulness have to do with learning? Well, quite a lot, as it turns out. Mindfulness can enhance our ability to focus, our capacity to absorb new information, and our resilience in the face of academic challenges. It can transform the very process of learning, making it a more enjoyable and meaningful journey. As we delve deeper into this topic, you'll discover how mindfulness can transform your learning journey. Let's start by understanding what mindfulness really is. At its core, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment with awareness and without judgment. It's about noticing the world around you, your thoughts, your feelings, and your bodily sensations, and accepting them just as they are. The concept of mindfulness isn't new. In fact, it has its roots in ancient traditions, specifically Buddhism, where it was used as a tool for spiritual enlightenment. Over the centuries, this practice has evolved and adapted, making its way into the mainstream as a method for managing stress and improving mental well-being. There are three key components to mindfulness: attention, awareness, and acceptance. Attention is about focusing on the present moment. Awareness is about observing the details of that moment. And acceptance is about embracing the reality of that moment without trying to change it or judge it. Today, mindfulness has found its place in various domains, from psychology to education, and even in corporate settings. It's being used as a tool for therapy, for improving productivity, and for enhancing learning capabilities. It's no longer just a spiritual practice, but a practical one that can be incorporated into our everyday lives. So, with mindfulness, you're not just present, but you're consciously aware and accepting of the present moment. Now, how does mindfulness relate to learning, you may ask? Well, the connection is quite profound. Mindfulness, by enhancing our awareness and focus, plays a pivotal role in learning and academic performance. Imagine your mind as a garden. A well-tended, mindful garden is conducive to growing vibrant, healthy plants, or in our case, knowledge. On the flip side, a distracted mind, like a neglected garden, struggles to foster growth. Numerous studies back this up. Research has shown that mindfulness can have a positive impact on cognitive functions crucial to learning. For instance, it improves attention, making it easier for us to absorb and retain new information. It bolsters memory, helping us recall what we've learned when it matters most. And not to be overlooked, it enhances problem-solving abilities, allowing us to apply our knowledge creatively and effectively. But how exactly does this work in a learning environment? Well, think of a classroom or even an online learning session. By practicing mindfulness, students can better keep their attention anchored on the lesson at hand, rather than being swept away by wandering thoughts or external distractions. This not only makes the learning process more efficient, but also more enjoyable. Indeed, mindfulness can be a powerful tool in your learning arsenal. By helping us stay present and engaged, it turns the act of learning from a struggle into a journey of discovery. Now, wouldn't that make our pursuit of knowledge a lot more fulfilling? So, what benefits can students reap from practicing mindfulness? Let's start with stress reduction. The academic world can be a pressure cooker, with deadlines, exams, and high expectations. Mindfulness acts like a release valve, helping students to navigate these stresses more effectively. By focusing on the present moment, students can let go of worries about the past or future, reducing feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. Next, improved focus. Our minds can be quite the chatterbox, especially when we're trying to study. Mindfulness helps to quieten this mental noise, allowing students to concentrate better on their tasks. It's like turning down the volume on a noisy radio, so you can hear the music more clearly. And then there's emotional regulation. Emotions are part of the human experience, but they can sometimes get in the way of our learning. Mindfulness helps students to experience their emotions without being swept away by them. It's like being able to watch a storm from the safety of your home, instead of being caught out in the rain. As for testimonials, take it from a college sophomore who says, "Practicing mindfulness has not only improved my grades, but also my relationships and self-esteem. I feel more in control of my life now." Or a high school senior who shares, "I used to get really anxious before tests, but since I started practicing mindfulness, I've been able to stay calm and focused. Clearly, mindfulness is not just a learning aid, but a life skill that promotes overall well-being and resilience. Eager to start practicing mindfulness? Here are some practical tips for you. First and foremost, mindfulness is about being present in the moment. Start by dedicating a few minutes each day to simply sit and observe your surroundings. Notice the sights, sounds, and even the smells around you. Don't judge or analyze what you're experiencing, just observe. One practical technique to begin with is mindful breathing. Close your eyes and focus solely on your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath. Even a few minutes of this each day can make a big difference. Next, try a body scan. This involves focusing your attention on different parts of your body, from your toes to your head. As you focus on each part, try to relax any tension you find. This helps you to connect with your body and brings a sense of calm. Mindful listening is another easy technique you can practice anywhere. It involves simply listening to the sounds around you without trying to identify or judge them. It's a great way to ground yourself in the present moment. Incorporate these techniques into your daily routine. You could do a body scan before getting out of bed in the morning, practice mindful breathing during a break at work, or do some mindful listening on your commute home. Remember, the key is to start small and gradually build a regular mindfulness practice. As we conclude our session, let's recap the key takeaways. We've explored the concept of mindfulness, a practice rooted in ancient traditions and relevant to our modern world. This practice of presence, awareness, and acceptance plays an integral role in enhancing learning outcomes and academic performance. We've delved into the benefits of mindfulness for students, which extend beyond the classroom. From stress reduction to improved focus and emotional regulation, mindfulness promotes overall well-being and resilience. We've also shared practical tips and exercises for incorporating mindfulness into your daily life and learning routines. Remember, you can start small and gradually build a regular mindfulness practice to reap the benefits over time. As we part ways, we encourage you to seek out further resources and opportunities to integrate mindfulness into your learning journey. This is an adventure of personal development that begins with the simple act of being present. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you will continue to explore and integrate mindfulness into your learning journey. Remember to subscribe for more content on mindfulness and learning.